My first fast, I was very sick. I had diarrhea, I was vomiting, I was really unwell. I did 7 days of first fast, which I don't recommend, and I wouldn't recommend people do that. I recommend just do 1 day. 1 day, just do it well on vegetable juice, some spirulina maybe, or barley grass, whatever. If it goes well, great. In a few weeks, do 2 days. Great. In a few weeks, do 3 days. Just gently allow yourself to get used to it. And before you know it, you'll be really used to it and it'll be easy. So that was my first fasting. My second fasting experience, not my second one, but my most impactful, was when I did a 31-day fast. And this was really interesting because I'd really started to understand bowel motions and the amount of bowel motions you have, which is a sign of bowel health, which is where your genetic expression and your immune system live. Your entire immune system is run by your bowel health. So, it's really important to understand that and how well that works. I really started to understand that, so I wanted to keep getting well, and this was part of my healing journey, getting well. And I fasted for 31 days, and I worked right through it. I just went to work and carried on. And everyone at work got more and more freaked out. They were like, "Oh, Jason, you can't." And I kept saying, "No, 31 days." And they kept saying, "Why 31 days?" No, I don't know why. I just had 31 days in my brain. I can't explain why. But here's the interesting thing. I trusted my instinct. I trusted my gut. And of course, we know your gut is actually in charge of your brain, not the other way around. So I trusted my gut. And on the 31st day, I got up on the morning and I felt a bowel motion coming. And I went, "Whoa, this is out there." So I sat on the toilet. This is after 31 days of not eating. And I hadn't had a bowel motion since about day 10. Whoa. So I'd gone for about 21 days, without one. I sat down on the toilet and to describe it really frankly, it was the longest, blackest, driest poo I've ever done. It must have been a metre long, and it was bone dry, and it took ages to come out, and it just slowly came out. And I remember looking at it going, "What on earth is that?" Well, that's been inside my body, and to this day I'm convinced that's a whole lot of cheese and meat and toxic sludge that took that long to come out of my human body. It needed me to have that much of a break for my body to get it out. And it was phenomenal. And it sounds ridiculous, but I wish I'd actually got it and vacuum packed it so I could actually show people, because it's this long. Hold it out, put it out, here it is, here. Because it was this long, black, dry poo. And I'd never done anything like it, and it took 31 days for that to come out. And seriously, my health changed. That was one of those moments with my asthma where I noticed my asthma dropped. My asthma attack levels, I could.
No longer in you anymore.
It was no longer in me, yeah. So, I really got a first-hand personal experience of gut and health, because your immune system that runs your respiratory system and your breathing is run in the gut, of course. And we don't think about it. We just go chest, breathing. We don't go, breathing, chest, respiratory, run by the immune. The immune, 90% is in the gut. Oh, that's interesting. So, yeah, I've had lots of fun experiences with fasting.